And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge.
Timeout call.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it. And usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
The kick out to Brown. In the corner, it's Griffin. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 4. Over Paul. And it's Brown missing. And here's Phoenix. Booker looking around. Pass to KD. Launches a 3. Here's Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Lets it go. Nice shot by Smart.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Here's Smart following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And they double up Brown. To the middle. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Suns ball.
Here's KD. It's tipped.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
Pass to Horford. In the corner, Tatum with it. Over Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
It
foul.
goes on Devin Booker.
Second team foul.
Tatum has worked very hard
At the
to
line for the
improve his
Celtics.
finishing game, and that includes
Jason
sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Knocks it loose. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And up the court come the Suns on the break. It's good.
Well, the length of Kevin Durant on the defensive end, creating havoc and an opportunity for his guys.
Brown, right side. The kick out to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Griffin, no one around him. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Indeed, Tatum drops it in.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
Now here's Booker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now Tatum.
Now this guy's got some grit and some determination. Is Kevin Durant capable on the offensive end? Yes, but the defense as spectacular.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
A 3-ball. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. Inside. Here's Griffin. The kick out to Brown. From deep. This ball grabs the miss. So Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Pass to KD. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. Rebound by Okogie.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep
Jason
him out of
Tatum.
rhythm.
Assisted.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
And here's Booker from the arc.
That's the end of
It's
the
all
first quarter
tied
with a
in
score.
Phoenix. And the
Your
second.
Suns, 8. The Celtics, 8.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what do you think so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
Well, they've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here's Smart. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Back to Tatum. In the corner, Horford with it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford just powering his way through.
Okogie for 3. The Celtics with the lead.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And that one's good. Griffin.
Assist from
And now a
Jason
16-point
Tatum.
Celtic lead. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
at the line for your Suns.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston?
2 shots.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Now here's Tatum. And it's Brown missing. Griffin with the steal. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Durant way outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Celtics leading by 4. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Tatum with
2
it.
minutes.
6 points for him. Beyond the arc. Connects
Jason
from
Tatum.
three-point range.
3-point field goal.
Tatum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics. Doors with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Smart on the wing. The kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 7. Back to Paul. Here's a Kogi. And Griffin sends it back.
Boy, don't test Blake. Every move out there on the floor, he's anticipating and sending it back.
To the inside. Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
And he makes that one. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Pass to Griffin. And here's Smart. Defended by Paul. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Shot from the top of the key. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Brown outside. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude tremendous.
And so we conclude the first half. It's the Celtics. They lead by 11.
23.
And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Phoenix foul.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Third personal
And that'll
foul.
be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Now here's Tatum. In the corner, it's Griffin. 4 on the shot clock.
Yeah, even I saw that one being telegraphed. The defense all over.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but
Marcus Smart.
he came to realize,
Assist goes to
what am I so mad
Jaylen
at?
Brown.
It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Paul, left side. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster. So many of their key players
Second
were drafted
personal foul.
by the Boston Celtics.
First team foul.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also
At the
credit
line
to
for
their front
Phoenix.
office. Rare to find a
Josh
powerhouse
Okogie.
built from homegrown
At the-
talent. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Horford. To the paint. Pass to Smart. Takes it off the glass.
Marcus Smart.
Smart's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Down low. Back to Smart. Oh, yes, he did.
Marcus Smart.
5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Suns timeout.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Phoenix.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Assisted
One
by
thing you can't afford is
Jason
to allow
Tatum.
Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Booker
2 minutes
outside.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
Celtics foul.
That's his first
Jaylen
foul.
Brown. First personal foul. Second
That's a
team
2
foul.
from Paul. .151 left in the third quarter.
Suns foul.
And Chris Paul
Chris
picks up
Paul.
the foul.
Third personal
And that'll be his
foul.
third foul so far.
Second team foul.
1:49 left to play in the third.
Phoenix foul.